Hi, I'm Chris Whittington here with Vicksburg Daily News, and I am here with members of TruthSeekers and SPARS, and we are at the McNutt House in the chapel. They're just wrapping up a weekend-long investigation where they've had a Friday and Saturday night this Halloween weekend, having a good time with this investigation here. Quite a few people have had some experiences. Now, David's a founding member of TruthSeekers. Now, we understand that some people got so rattled last night that they actually lost their dinner.
Right, yeah, actually, they did. It was a very crazy experience. We had 3 guests, and actually one of our members got sick. They had to leave the chapel area and take a break for at least 20 minutes. So we've never had anything like that happen before. We also got tons of EVPs out of the whole thing. We got personal experiences such as shadow figures. Whenever SPARS came down, they helped out with us last night too. They had a lot of experiences themselves.
Okay, this is Lisa Medina with SPARS. Now, Lisa, what happened between the last 2 nights that you are like psyched up about?
Okay, well, I just came here tonight, and I did have an experience earlier tonight. I was touched. It was awesome. But the main one was Elizabeth. Now, she really had a great experience.
All right, Elizabeth Cootie over here. And now, Elizabeth, tell us exactly what happened.
I was laying down, and I pretty much was falling asleep, so all I heard was like a person like coming up to you, like knee level, saying, "Hey." And that's what scared me, so I ran. And
okay. You ran and fell. Now you're a pro at this. You do this quite often, right?
You know, when I first seen my full body apparition, I froze, didn't I? I froze up. I didn't run. And this one, I ran. I don't know.
Robert, one got to see you a little earlier today, out trick-or-treating downtown.
Had a great time.
Your son was
awesome.
Totally awesome. For those of you, go check the photo essay. His son's dressed up as a dead Confederate soldier. It was absolutely amazing.
Bullet wound right there.
Tell me how this investigation went for you this weekend.
It was quite an experience. I was one of them that got sick. Totally lost my lunch. It was in my mouth. I had to go somewhere quickly. Bathroom to the right there, and totally humiliated.
Okay, so tell me what was it that made you ill?
I don't know. I really don't. We had the Jacob's ladder over here to the right burning, and we had turned it off, and then somebody suggested, let's turn it back on, so Rob turned it back on. I made it right about to that table right there, and just felt totally ill. I mean, I just couldn't handle it.
That's kind of, and you're talking about in this
room here, yes, sir.
I'm not really comfortable being in here anymore. Okay. Of all the houses, of all the places that you've had in Vicksburg where you've done an investigation, David, how does McNutt stack up?
McNutt, I would say McNutt would probably be number 2.
Number 1 being?
Number 1, Parkview Hospital, Mercy Hospital. That would be the first one, the most active one. That's number 1 on the list.
Okay. All right, so how often do you do investigations where people can come and tag along?
Well, actually, we just started doing this. This is our first event, and it turned out great. We had 17 people yesterday, and we had 1 guest tonight. But the 17 yesterday, it worked out great, man. The guests had a great time. They had hands-on experience with TruthSeekers equipment and SPARS equipment. They got to basically get out there and jump into the paranormal field. They were able to, most of them watch Ghost Hunters on TV, and Ghost Adventures like, yeah, I want to do it. Well, we gave them a chance to. And, for the price of it, believe me, it was definitely worth it.
Future plans for doing this kind of thing?
We're probably going to start back up in January. Go ahead and get December out of the way. Start back up in January, maybe the 2nd or 3rd week in January. We're going to start doing the same thing over again, maybe once every other month. And we're also planning on doing tours here too.
All right. People want to find out about TruthSeekers. How can they find out?
www.truthseekersparanormal.net, and also you can look us up on Facebook, Truth Seekers Paranormal Research and Investigations.
All right, now, Lisa, how do people find out about SPARS?
SPARSparanormal.com.
All right. Well, I'm Chris Whittington for Vicksburg Daily News. Give us just 1 second. We're going to reset the camera. We're going to talk to one of the guests that was here tonight with us. All right, we're back here. We got Baphomet with us, who joined the SPARS and Truth Seekers people on the McNutt House investigation night. Baphomet, how you doing?
Oh, I'm very good. Very good.
Okay, did you have any experiences in the house this evening?
I definitely, at the first investigation in this room, felt a strong spiritual energy coming from this room. He did a thing with the ghost radio, and I felt that something was trying to come through that radio.
Okay, so inside the house, how was your experience out in there?
There was energy in there, but I didn't feel the energy was as strong as the energy in this building that we're in right now.
All right, how long have you been interested in paranormal investigations?
I've been interested in the paranormal most of my whole life.
Awesome. Would you come back, do an investigation here at McNutt or somewhere else again?
Oh, yes. It was definitely a rewarding experience.
Awesome. Well, thank you, brother. Thank you so much. For those of you who may be unbelievers or those who don't believe in ghosts, that's all well and good. For those of you who do believe in ghosts, that's all well and good. This isn't about whether you believe or don't believe. This is the search for proof. This is the search for what is real and what is not. And we've all heard stories about things that happen, things that go bump in the night, whatever. We've all gone into a room and felt kind of iffy about it at times. That's what these groups like SPARS, NPRI, and Truth Seekers are all about. Go and talk to these people. Investigate for yourself. Even if you're not a believer. Some people who aren't believers walk away going, I definitely know there's something. I can't explain it, but there's something. I encourage you to do your own investigation. For Vicksburg Daily News, I'm Chris Whittington.